Hello, Mark Crossfield here. Anthony's got a question for us about wedges. Let's get stuck in. So Anthony Kidd says, hi Mark, how often should I change my wedges? I've had mine for 2 years and the grooves don't seem obviously worn, but how can I tell? Good question. Changing your wedges, look, price is no object. So this is where you've got to, there's so many answers to this question, isn't there? If price is no object, change them 6 weeks, 4 months, as regular as you want to. Fresh grooves will always create a bit more spin, a bit more grip on that ball, a bit more friction, which will help you create a bit more spin. If you're after spin, to get a little bit more control, arguably the other end. So when I went on the tour van with Mizuno in one of the events, and I asked them how often do the good players change their wedges, and he said some don't change that often, but most will change every kind of 6 weeks almost. They'll just get a fresh set of wedges. They're not paying, they're on contracts and what have you, so they can do that. I've played with wedges certainly as a kid growing up for 3-4 years and have not felt like it's held me back in any way. I'm sure if you would actually look at the data, get it on a launch monitor and see which one is spinning more than the other one, you would see different results. But my approach play will always be affected by how much I think I can spin it or not anyway. So if I've got a wedge that spins less, I'll just drop it in a different place. I might get 1 or 2 shots in a month or even a season where I feel I can't quite get the exact amount of spin, hit that exact shot. And if you can afford to kind of play around those 2 shots in a season, then change your wedges as often as possible. But it's certainly something you shouldn't be too worried about. Lots of people moan about not getting the right spin with their wedges. That's to do maybe with what ball they're using, quality of greens they're playing onto, if their grooves are actually clean or not, many factors, and then even into the style of chipping they use, the kind of angles they create the most spin or not on a shot. So it's often the grooves is, think about the guys on telly, they're doing lots of things very well. If they've got a player who's got fresh grooves compared to them who hasn't, that player might have that slight bit of advantage on that occasion, and why give that advantage up? And if it's not going to cost you any money, why would you ever even give that? You know, you just wouldn't give that advantage up. So how often should you change your grooves? As often as you can afford to, I would say. But I certainly wouldn't be losing too much sleep over your grooves. I've played with some great chippers who have wedges which are 10 years old and they look completely worn out, and they chip pretty well. They just understand how much spin they're going to put on, how much rollout they're going to get, and they drop the ball in the appropriate place to get that result. It's about repeat at the end of the day. If you can get a shot repeating, then you're going to be in good stead. Hope that helps. Thanks for posting the question, and we'll speak to you all soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show, get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.